Interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Blake, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope that this Orca Encounter will help you all better understand these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat.
Thank you.
As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
truly are incredible animals. And today, our birthday girl, Kalia, is going to help me show you all some of their physical characteristics.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
If you look at the top of her head, you'll notice her blowhole, which is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. It's also how the whales make their vocalizations. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like her eyes are located in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. Her eyes are really located just in front of that white patch, perfectly camouflaged from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale's back is called a dorsal fin, which helps stabilize whales as they swim and regulates their body temperature. There's no bone or muscle in the dorsal fin, so sometimes you may see it curve over. The flippers on either side of the whale are called pectoral flippers, which are mainly used for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside of them, just like our human hand. Now the lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. Tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them up to 30 miles an hour, which is as fast as a speedboat. But they swim the fastest, and they use the most power when propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
So cute.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuko learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like most animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. You might see them use a peck slap to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother might use a peck slap to get her calf's attention.
Just kidding. There she goes. Yeah. Good job.
But when killer whales really want to be heard, they breach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate. Get a better view of the surroundings while they hunt. Tongue slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use out in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. I think we forgot about you guys. Now killer whales are excellent communicators, so it's no wonder they're at the top of our ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flips, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them straight off the beach. Ikaika's coming over to demonstrate a similar behavior right here in our slide out. Whales in Antarctica will create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking seals into the water. You can see Makani demonstrating his wave-making technique in the front of the pool, showcasing one of the many impressive and complex hunting abilities found by killer whales around the world. Waves crashing in front of you, but it's truly impossible to imagine the amount of water displaced to experience it firsthand. Lucky for all of us, we have a very brave volunteer who's going to come on down and experience the power of the killer whale's wave. And lucky for you, we have some nice water down here, so your shoes are already going to be wet. All right, let's give our volunteer a warm round of applause for coming on down. Take a seat over there. All right, now, this water is 55 degrees, so it's pretty cold, so yeah, you ready to get wet? No? Too late. You guys ready to see her get wet? Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. So, looks like we have Ikaika coming on over. Now, he is going down 40 feet. And he's going to come on up and make a pretty big splash. So, I'm going to get out of your way. And that is how we do it here at Orca Encounter. A round of applause for a very brave volunteer. Nicely done. Just come on up. Thank you for your help. Now, killer whales are found in all of our world's oceans, so it's no surprise they eat all different types of prey, including other whales. Now, the animal that you see on screen behind me is a blue whale. The blue whale is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than these killer whales that you see in front of you. So you may be wondering, how does a whale the size of Ikaika, Porky, or Makani take down a whale that size in the wild? That's all possible. Because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday lives for killer whales. It's how they teach young to hunt, and it's how they practice their skills as they grow. Killer whales spend a lot of time interacting and showing their playful side, out in the wild and right here at SeaWorld.
He's gonna play with you.
Now, one of those playful behaviors that you may see is a behavior called porpoising. That's when a killer whale swims really fast to the surface of the water, briefly breaking out of it momentarily. Now you can see them do this when they're riding in the wake of a boat or when surfing a wave. Killer whales are also very tactile animals and enjoy being touched. In fact, you'll see them rub their bellies on rocks when they can. Makani is coming over and showing you guys a similar behavior on our slide out. You'll also see killer whales imitating one another. This is how they teach each other new things. Our whales are constantly mimicking and learning from one another, and us, right here. Now, playful behavior always has a purpose. A tail whip might be used to stun a school of fish. But today, a tail whip might just be stunning our soap stone.
Dog. No.
He doesn't want to do it. She wants food first.
Now, we interact with our killer whales all day, every day, which allows us to build trusted relationships with them, provide them with research, healthcare, and a great quality of life. In fact, all 8 of our killer whales take an active role in participation in their healthcare and well-being through the training and use of husbandry behaviors, which are behaviors that will allow us to take care of our whales. Now, one of those husbandry behaviors that you may see is asking the whales to flip over and present us with the bottom of their tail flips. You can see Ikaika and Makani doing it on stage. Now, this allows us to get a great look at their entire body, but it also allows us to get a voluntary blood sample from the veins running through the underside of the tail. We also weigh our killer whales once a week, as you can see Orca doing in the video behind us. This is super important because it allows us to make sure that our adult whales are maintaining a healthy weight, but our little whales are growing properly. Now, all of this training is done with positive reinforcement. We can even ask for something as incredible as a voluntary breast sample from the top of their blowhole. All of this is due to the incredible trust and relationships we build every single day right here at SeaWorld. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce you all to a very special whale. He is making his way right on over to the slide out. This is 10-year-old Makani. Here he comes.
Yay, Makani.
Now, Makani is one of the goofiest, funnest whales here at SeaWorld San Diego. He loves playing games, he loves toys, he loves hanging out with his older sister Kalia, he loves playing games with his trainers. He is just all around such a fun and goofy whale. Now, Makani puts a smile on my face every single day, and I am so honored to be part of the team that provides them with care. We challenge our whales every single day to learn something new and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, play, and lots of love keep the whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply.
No.
What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue
Phew! Oh my god.
conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Ocinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Thank you all for joining us for SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. Remember, if we all do our part to help protect the world's oceans, we can ensure the survival of amazing animals just like the killer whale. Enjoy the rest of your day right here at SeaWorld San Diego. Bye, everybody.
Bye. When do you want to give them your drawing?
Maybe like right now.